shake your pom-poms. Shake, shake, shake. Kimberly F. Brown, she'll roll up on your hometown. She supports the good, but if you're doing wrong, you better watch yourself. If you're cruel and full of spite, she'll shut you down. One wrong step and it's to the ground. She don't play nice with clowns. Brown, brown, brown. On Cleveland, she'll lift you up or tear you down, depending on what you got going on. That darn down brown, brown. She helps the folks in every way. Her light shines bright like midday. She hates the lies, she seeks the truth. She'll call you out and show the proof. She'll clean the streets, she'll get them right. She works all day, she works all night. She loves or hates based on your deeds. Don't cross her path, don't plant your weeds. Brown, brown, brown. On Cleveland, she'll lift you up or tear you down, depending on what you got going on. That darn down brown, brown. Brown, brown. On Cleveland, she'll lift you up or tear you down, depending on what you got going on. That darn brown, brown. Shake your pom-poms. Shake, shake, shake your pom-poms.
Brown, 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 that damn brown on Cleveland. Shake your pom-poms, shake your pom-poms, shake your pom-poms. Damn it. Just shake your pom-poms. And of course, always remember, inside the Little Hut podcast, you don't have to be a star, baby. You don't have to be a star, baby. You don't have to be a star, baby, to be on this show. You don't have to be a star, but damn it, you got to be bold. Welcome. It's Friday evening, Halloween. Boo. Welcome inside the Little Hut podcast. And of course, I'm your host, Kimberly F. Brown, and Self and Little Kimmy. I think she's out there trick-or-treating. But if she comes back on time, she will join the broadcast tonight because it's about election 2025, and it's all about our opinion, and we don't care what you say. It's simply our opinion, and we're going to share it today. So listen, as always, before we get started with some serious shiggity boo and some drama for your mama and daddy too, because I don't want to exclude him. Don't forget that the podcast is always brought to you by New Beginnings 1111 Creations. Yeah, that's Angie Marie over in the city of Maple Heights. Now listen. I checked the weather for Tuesday, November 4th, and it's going to be a little chilly out there. So all of you campaign folk, you candidates, right? Call Angie Marie. I'm telling you, man, if you guys need some hoodies, t-shirts, tumblers, mugs, but really hoodies right now, call Angie right now. Tell her you want 100 hoodies, and damn it, Angie can hook you up, right? You can call her at 216-395-7335. She can turn them babies around for you in about 48 hours. Angie Marie can make it happen. And on top of that, she'll make you look real good out there, especially if you're winning, or if you're not winning, you'll still be warm. And don't forget, if you're hungry, because you got to feed your poll workers, show enough do. Because last I checked, if you got them out there all day and you're not spending money, you may look around and you're going to be at the polls by yourself. So call Rhonda of Flavor Southern Cuisine Restaurant. She's located at 12540 Rockside Road, Garfield Heights, right? That's 44125. Call her at 216-510-0919 and allow your poll workers to smack their lips and lick their fingers as they're passing out. That's not sanitary, right? But they'll have gloves on. But, call her and she'll take care of you and she'll make sure your poll workers are happy. Because I'm telling you guys, if you don't feed them, they're not going to be out there. And don't forget that if you are a daycare owner, Rhonda got you for breakfast, lunch, and a healthy snack. Call her and allow Rhonda Stubbs to take care of you. And then too, sidebar, Rhonda and myself, we got this project coming up on I believe it's Tuesday, November the 11th. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you guys about that later on because I don't want you all in my business. But in Garfield, you definitely want to go to Flavor Southern Cuisine. All right? And 2 Friday nights before the election, the weekend before the election, look, y'all, I am writing my Burke campaign t-shirt. Right. Podcast is always brought to you by the re-election team of Matt Burke for the city of Garfield Heights. So on Tuesday, I want you to shake your pom-poms, shake your pom-poms, shake your pom-poms. Damn it. Go into the polling location if you live in Garfield and give Burke a vote because I believe it's the right thing to do. And by the way, Mayor Burke was the only candidate to make sure that I got a t-shirt. So this is the reason why he's being featured tonight on Brown on Cleveland inside the Little Hut podcast. Woo, hey, all right. This is the premiere, the weekend before election 2025. And just so you know, I got an editorial coming up on Newsbreak, and that's going to be crazy. I kid you not, man. I should get probably about 100,000 views once I write this editorial about election 2025. And I began to look at people who've been minding my business. Because y'all know, if you mind my business, I'm damn sure gonna mind yours. And if you tell that on me, I'm gonna tell the truth about you. Talk about me in private. Hey, it's only fair that I write a story about you. Brown, 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 that darn brown on Cleveland. So tonight, understand this. We will not stir the pot, but damn it, we are going to flip the goddamn table. Don't care who get mad. You can go down to court and file a suit. Do what you need to do, because as long as we tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God, guess what? Ain't a damn thing you can do. So come on, let's get this thing started. Let's start off with the city of Cleveland. Yeah, y'all know I got to go there. And the chat is open. The chat is open. But you know, if you come in my chat with some craziness, I may put your ass on blast. So I want to say hello to political consultant Marvetta Rutherford. Yeah, she's out there shaking her pom-poms for mayoral candidate Laverne Gore. But I ain't got to that race yet. So pipe down, sister, pipe down, because it ain't your turn. All right, go to the city of Cleveland. Let's look at some candidates who don't even have an opponent. What the hell are they doing? Well, actually, they're doing the right thing. So I need to give a shout out to Blaine Griffin. Now, if you go around Cleveland, Ward 6, why does Blaine have all of these billboards up? He ain't even got an opponent. He got billboards up. He got yard signs all over Ward 6. And I'm not hating, I'm congratulating, because I can't stand people who do not have an opponent and they take voters for granted. That is some foul mess. And listen, let me tell y'all something. If you are an elected official and you don't have an opponent and you didn't sit on your ass since December and since June, when you found out you didn't have an opponent, you didn't do anything, I hope they recall you. I hope they remove you, because you probably ain't that smart no way. And probably the only reason why people ain't running against you is because they ain't got time for that shiggity boo. But good job, Griffin. Also, too, Jasmine Santana over on that west side, that Latino population. Yeah, she out there shaking her pom-poms like she has an opponent, and that's what she's supposed to do. So, of course, I got to give them some. I don't care what y'all say. I got to give them some. All right, let's go to Cleveland, Ward 1. Now, this is where yours truly reside. Yeah, listen, we got the race between Joe Jones, Cleveland Ward 1, damn it, they love him some Joe Jones, and his opponent, Juanita Brent. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. But guess what? I don't give a shit no way. I really don't care. Listen, have you guys, been through Cleveland Ward 1? Cleveland Ward 1 looked like a dandelion city. Now, I'm not a hater, but I wish Joe Jones, get him another color. Because all you see is the bling of yellow and black, and it's all that. This dude got signs on every single business, stop signs, stop lights, all in folks' yards, in vacant lots, all in front of people's houses. I mean, damn, Joe, can you at least give Juanita Brent, say, 1 yard, perhaps? But here's the thing about that race. I am going to put my dime, I don't care, on Councilman Jones. I am. You know why? Because this whole little saga about Cleveland Ward 1 has been jacked up, messed up, and F-U-C-K up. Reason being is this. We know that Joe Jones, he had some problems. He got in some trouble. But then what I didn't like about this whole situation is that Juanita Brent has some issues too with that Elliot Forham situation. That court situation, and that lawsuit that's coming. How come the media did not drag her the way they was dragging Joe? See, that wasn't fair to me. My thing is this. Call a spade, call a spot a spot. But at any rate, I'm going to call this race. I believe on Tuesday, November 4th, Joe Jones of Cleveland Ward 1 is coming home with that trophy. Brown on Cleveland, sure did say it, sure did. Don't care if you don't like it. Let's move on. The other race I want to look at is that Cleveland Ward 3. Now remember, Ward 3 will be, or used to be, Cleveland Ward 4. All right, you got Deborah Gray. Now, the blue and white skies. And you got her opponent, Eric Stubbs. Well, the way I've been taught in political campaigns, as I look at the numbers, there's a huge possibility and probability that when the candidate wins in the primary and it's a landslide, it's almost expected to be a landslide in the general. So the way it's looking, and I'm not saying that it can't be reversed, but that Ward 3, Ward 4, whatever you want to call it, look like the blue skies, not died, but the blue skies of Deborah Gray. So it looked like Deborah Gray going to take out Eric Stubbs. But then again, Kim Brown could be wrong, but I'm just saying, man, that's the way it looked like. And as I go through Ward 3, Ward 4, whatever you want to call it, people are telling me, they're only receiving literature from one candidate. So, and that candidate is Deborah Gray. Don't care if you like her, don't like her, whatever the case may be. Listen, don't shoot me. Well, you can, but if I was you, I wouldn't try it because I may shoot back, and you don't want that, right? So I'm just calling that race. I believe that race is going to go to, I don't know, Deborah Gray, unless Eric Stubbs can do something within 72 hours and take her out. Yeah, I'm calling it Brown on Cleveland. Sure enough. Then I want to look at that Ward 8 race. Now, that Ward 8 race, don't forget, it's going to be the former Ward 7. I don't care what nobody say. Listen, y'all, the best council person they have ever had over in that area was, of course, the late, great Fannie Lewis. And nobody who has had that seat after her could ever measure to what that woman did to Cleveland Ward 7. Because one thing is for certain, two things for sure. She didn't have people standing on the corner. You ain't hear all that about that violence. And I'm going to tell you like this. When Fannie Lewis was alive, you couldn't walk through the Huff neighborhood without her saying, hey, you right there, come here. Let me talk to you. What you doing in my neighborhood? What's your name? Where'd you come from? The real ingredients of a council person. Now, that lady walked them streets and she wasn't afraid to speak up to the council president nor the mayor. And if it came down to a cuss out, guess who won? That damn Fannie Lewis. So guess what? In this race here, I believe that damn Stephanie House Jones is going to bring this home. Brown, that damn Brown on Cleveland. I'm just saying. All right, don't make me right. I'm just telling you what I like. All right, now the other race I'm looking at, I don't even want to talk about Kevin Conwell's race because Kevin just looked like he running by himself, although he got an opponent. So Kevin, go on, drink a beer, do what you're gonna do. I don't care what you do. All right, but let's talk about, this is gonna be a hot race, y'all. This is gonna be a real mother for you. Let's look at that Ward 10 race. Here you got the champ, the one who's not afraid to speak up to people. His name is Michael Polinsik, and he's running against another council person, Anthony Hairston. But here's the thing. Most people don't even know that Hairston is a council person. They wouldn't even know this cat unless they went down to Cleveland City Hall or the council meeting. And the reason being is because this dude has been so quiet. But here's what I do know about Hairston. I know Hairston, he likes to dibble and dabble in other people's races. See, he likes to mind folks' business. And maybe if Hairston wasn't so busy minding folks' business, he could have minded the business of the folks over there in Ward 10 where, he was the council person or he is the council person. But I believe Polinsik is not just going to take him out. I believe Polinsik is going to knock his ass out on Tuesday, November 4th. And I don't care what y'all say. Man, listen, don't boo me. Listen, don't boo me. Self, can you believe that? Self said, she don't care. We don't care, do we, Self? I'm just saying what it is, right? Here you got, somebody who's vocal, somebody who gets something done, and somebody you don't even know exists. Sometimes you got to mind people business. And I don't think Hairston been minding nobody's business. But also, too, did y'all know that Mike Polinsik sent out a sideway hit piece on Hairston? I didn't know that Hairston used to own that open pit barbecue joint. That's now closed. Yeah, they said they had them little rodents running through there. Ooh, but baby, that's why it's closed. Don't know. But listen, I ain't no hater because I used to go in there and get chicken wings. They were showed up good. So I don't know what I was eating, but they were good. But Polinsik said he's taking the gloves off, and damn it, he's throwing a right and left jab. He don't care because he's in this race to win it. That's my call. Oh. Let's go and look at that Cleveland Ward 5 race real quick. That Richard Starr and Rebecca Moore. Now, here's the issue I have. Don't care who don't like it. Andre White may fall out his damn seat. Don't care because he ain't been in a Little Head podcast. No way. And don't care. But listen, Starr and Moore. Y'all, I believe Starr gonna dust her. I do. Here's what I don't like about people. What's all this stuff about, man, everybody want to take people to court. I'm so sick and tired of this mess. Listen, y'all, It's a campaign. And if it wasn't a campaign, my question would be, would you be going to the courts about somebody? What do y'all think the court gonna do? So let's say if everything that they put out about Richard Starr is true. Listen, I'm not saying it is. I'm saying let's say it, right? Let's say it is. And let's say it came down where Richard won and he had to be removed from city council. Here's the part y'all don't understand. She still ain't gonna get to seat. They're not going to remove him and put her in there. There's going to be an appointment and then a special election. I'm just saying, damn, y'all act like, because somebody is removed from the seat, and I'm not saying anything's going to happen to him with these allegations. Hell, I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there. I'm just saying that if somebody is removed, recalled, whatever the case may be, that don't guarantee you a seat at all. Because what you got to look at is this. People who love this dude, they ain't going to vote for you. They're not. They're going to be mad because their thing will be this. Oh, you was a sore loser. You couldn't even handle the competition. You didn't get in the right way. Those folks are not going to respect you. But anyway, y'all, hey, it's going to be a Maura and Star Moore showdown, one of the most exciting races here in the city of Cleveland. So check it out, Brown on Cleveland. And of course, we got the mayoral race. Yep, Justin Bibb, Laverne Gore, Bibb. Now, let me tell you something about Brown on Cleveland news break as the journalist. If it had not, for the haters in the back, the side, whatever, right, in the front, if it had not been for Kimberly F. Brown on Cleveland, writing that editorial about the lack of debates and voters being upset because there was not a forum between Bibb and Gore together, the media wouldn't even be talking about it, the mainstream media. Kimberly Brown, again, led the plight for that because that's what I do, Brown on Cleveland. I talk about issues that most people run from. And the reason why they run, because they're afraid of the backlash, and I really don't care because I am a senior citizen. And even when I was a youngster, I still talked about issues that most people ran from because they didn't want to handle the truth. Brown, that damn Brown on Cleveland, Justin Bibb, Laverne Gore, Justin Bibb. It's going to be a battle. And listen, here's what I heard. This is crazy. I heard that Bibb spent $700,000 plus to fight this woman. Hell, y'all ain't even have a debate. If you want to try to punch Laverne out, why wouldn't you debate this woman on a main stage, right? And show us what you're working with. And then I'm really disappointed with the City Club because it has been historic that every single year in the city of Cleveland, our candidates would go to the City Club and you would pay your little, $45, $55, $60 to get your whole table, whatever. And we would be able to hear from the candidates. And then mainstream media and TV 20, they would tape the entire City Club forum, and then people could actually watch the forum from YouTube. Now, this is strictly crazy. It looks like it's by design. And I hope that voters come out and be heard. Because one thing is for certain, don't stay at home talking crazy like y'all do. Don't do that. If you ain't going to go out there, and I do understand why some people don't vote, don't like it, but I do understand it. But if you're not going to go out there, shut up. Don't say nothing. Cleveland mayoral race, I don't know what's going to happen. Brown, that damn Brown on Cleveland. He spent almost $1 million, and Laverne had $2.50. And you are afraid of that woman, as it appears. Let's see what's going on. Brown on Cleveland. I said it, show enough. Let me go to the chat. Who is that? Oh, somebody just said Bibbs is bought and paid for. Y'all a mess. Y'all better stop playing them games. Y'all better stop that. Y'all something else. So listen, let's go to Cleveland Heights because Cleveland Heights ain't all right. Now remember, Cleveland Heights had their first mayor. His name was 𝗩𝗓𝗄, what was it, 𝗓𝗓𝗓, whatever the hell his name was. But his wife was and Cleveland Heights voters are not like, these chump voters out here with these chump cities. Cleveland Heights voters don't play that mess. They recalled his happy ass, got him out of that seat, and now they back on track trying to find them a new mayor. So one thing we know is this. You got two candidates. You got 𝗩𝗓𝗄 Russell, the bus driver, and the union person, and you got that damn 𝗩𝗓𝗄𝗘𝗢. Yeah, you got that progressive Dem, the apple pie face, the all-American man, or they say boy, but no disrespect when I said boy, but that's just what they say, but it's the all-American boy, but it's all-American man. So I don't want nobody saying, oh, she said that. No, no, nothing but a mantra, means absolutely nothing. Those two are running neck and neck, and when you go through Cleveland Heights, you don't know what's going to happen. Will it be 𝗩𝗓𝗄 Russell? Will it be 𝗩𝗓𝗄𝗘𝗢? Will it be 𝗩𝗓𝗄𝗘𝗢? Will it be 𝗩𝗓𝗄 Russell? Now, here's what I did see. I saw a commercial that mayor of South Euclid, Georgine Waylo, she's weighing in on this race, and she's hanging out with 𝗩𝗓𝗄𝗘𝗢. Yeah, man, that's going to be a crazy race. Because one thing I know is this. Cleveland Heights don't play that bull. Y'all can come to Cleveland Heights trying to be a council person or mayor. Cleveland Heights residents, this is the reason why I like them. They don't play that shiggity boo. They will get rid of you. Damn right. Appreciate them. Appreciate them. All right. Let's go now to the city of Garfield Heights. Yeah. Watch this. Shake my pom-poms. Shake my pom-poms. Damn it. Shake my pom-poms. Mayor Burke is up for re-election, and he's being challenged by a dude named Jim Feeney. Now, I'd heard a whole lot of stuff about this cat. I don't know if it's true or not, but I do have a question to anybody who's on the Feeney team. Who was videotaping the young people when they were getting out of school, causing all of that ruckus? The chaos, conflict, and confusion. The ruckus that kept Channel 19 in the city of Garfield Heights. Now, I'd heard some rumors, but I ain't going to put it out there. But who was doing that? Pretty darn interesting. Now, they're telling me on the ground that Mayor Matt Burke is going to sock this guy in the eye on Tuesday. This is what they're saying. But they're also telling me that Feeney is trying to climb up the ladder, and every time he climb up the ladder, he get a left kick and a right kick and a punch. And they say that Mayor Burke gonna mop the guy on Tuesday, man. I don't know what's going on, but Mayor Burke, don't hurt him, don't hurt him, don't hurt him. If you knock him down, can you please extend the arm and help him get back up? But I'm gonna tell you this, whoever wins that Garfield Heights race on Wednesday, I want them inside the Little Hut podcast. I want a one-on-one because I got some questions regarding the city of Garfield Heights. Brown, that damn Brown on Cleveland. Also, too, I ain't done yet with Garfield Heights. Listen, Avery Johnson, the council president. Do y'all know Avery Johnson? This dude is humongous. Yeah, he's a vet. This dude is about 7 foot. He's a big guy. He's not this type of guy. He's a tall guy, solid guy. Well, he got an opponent. Avery's opponent used to play football. His name is John, I don't know, I think John Johnson, whatever. Anyway, if you go through Garfield Heights, if the race was based on visibility, Avery got this hands down. But the other thing I'm being told is this. Nah, I ain't want to gossip, but I'm going to tell you this. You should not be running for city council if you got all these, foreclosures, financial situations, you owe taxes, man, because that stuff is absolutely ridiculous. Now, truth be told, we all fall behind just a little bit. Damn it, we do because we human. But if you fall behind and stay behind, there's something wrong with you. And voters, Y'all need to do your homework. Go to the civil division, go to the criminal division, and start looking at these people. And it's not slander, it's not libel, because it's public information. Hell, listen, 25 years ago, yours truly, shit, I got an eviction on my on my record, and it's still there. But that's the past, because look at me now, Brown on Cleveland. And the reason why I tell people is because you can't put my stuff out there like y'all tried to. Not when I'm telling it myself. Don't care. That's the past. This the present and the future. And the present outcome for Kimberly Brown is great. Thank you, God, my Lord and Savior, for getting me out of mess and making me focus. But I'm going to say this, man, if they got a track record, if that highway is long, y'all better start looking at that. All right. The other race, no, I ain't going to talk about that race, Brown on Cleveland, because if you don't advertise with me, I ain't no need for me to shake my pom-poms or say anything, about your race. So I'm going to leave it alone. All right. So that is the city of Garfield. Oh, Garfield Heights got people running for school board. Listen, you guys, I don't know too much about the duties of school board members. I really don't over in the city of Garfield. So I'm just going to say good luck to Chloe Dozier and good luck to my dude over there, Mr. Dudley, who's running. And, hey, may the best people win. And there's some other people in that race, but Garfield High School system need help. They probably need some changes. So whatever, you guys, look at those individuals, inbox them, talk to them, and ask them what are they going to contribute to the school board in the event that they are elected, because you don't need any chaos, conflict, or confusion. Y'all need somebody who's going to be there, who's going to be supportive of the superintendent, and yet hold Dr. Reynolds accountable. And I did meet with Dr. Reynolds last year. We had a sit down in his office, and I must say, nice guy, but I held his ass accountable, but real nice guy. Brown, that darn Brown on Cleveland. And of course, that's Garfield Heights. Okay? Now, I was looking at the city of Warrensville. I don't cover too much Warrensville, but here's what I saw in Warrensville Heights. You go through Warrensville Heights, they got some yard signs out there, and I saw that Mayor Brad Sellers. Yep, I'm talking about Warrensville, sure enough. And did y'all know, like, a couple of years ago, well, about 10 years ago, they didn't want me to come back to the city of Warrensville. It was crazy as crap. But anywho, I see that Mayor Brad Sellers, he put his the council people who are in partnership with him up on his Facebook page. It came through my news feed, and he told people who he is supporting. I like that, because one thing about Mayor Brad Sellers, he is being open and transparent, unlike other mayors who hide and lie and talk about, I ain't supporting that person. I ain't say that. You're a damn lie, because you did do it. So before I go to another city, I want to say congratulations to Mayor Ben Hobart, because the city of Whitmere Village, they have a term limit on a mayor like other cities should have. You shouldn't be able to sit in the seat all day. You did good work, get your butt out, because if you stay in the seat, 9 times out of 10, you're going to jail or hell. And if I find out about it, I'm going to help you do as such. Brown on Cleveland, don't care nothing about that, because you're supposed to be for the people, by the people, with the people, and you need to help take care of the people. And if you can't do that, you don't need to be in that seat. Don't care if you're a council person or the mayor. Kim Brown will help you go to jail or hell, and I don't care about the backlash, none of that stuff. So congratulations to Mayor Ben Hobart over in Whitmere. I think you've done a stellar job. I've gone through Whitmere Village, and I do mean that city is clean, and I love the concept of the new development. And other people probably need to, contract with Mayor Ben, Hobart, and ask him about his secrets. Brown on Cleveland. I like that. All right, let's go to crazy, messy ass Maple Heights. Yep, y'all know I'm going there. Let's start with the council president race. Now, again, I keep telling people, who's going to hire somebody who wants to fix your roof, but they ain't never been a damn roofer? Nobody in their right mind. Who's going to hire a surgeon to do surgery on them and they never been to med school? No damn body. And that crazy comment about experience doesn't matter is proven with your city, because that's the reason why Maple Heights is going to hell. And Kim Brown said it. Don't care nothing about what y'all say. Listen, the council president position, that person got to be able to run a council meeting, take control. And they need to know that city charter better than myself, because I know y'all charter back and forth and back. And they have to be able to work with the mayor, not work against, but work in partnership. And when I say work with, I ain't talking about you ain't got to kiss her ass, because she ain't got the final say. It's a partnership. It's a partnership. And if you don't believe me, go and look at the hearing between the city of Cleveland with Council President Blaine Griffin and Mayor Bibb and his team, right? It's a partnership. You don't work for the mayor. So don't nobody care nothing about her crying on Facebook. So at any rate, listen, here's the thing. Dana D. Anderson is the only qualified candidate for the council president seat in Maple Heights. Listen, already councilwoman, she has the education. Matter of fact, she got more education than any city council person in Maple Heights, and she got more education than the mayor, right? She's even tempered. She has legislative experience. She's a business owner. Every year, several times a year, she engaged a lot of people and bring them together. Listen, who else? Nobody else but Dana D. Anderson for council president. All right. Let's go to District 1. District 1, y'all already know. I told y'all all on Facebook, and people calling me from Maple Heights. Yeah. No. Stafford Chenette is the only qualified person for District 1. He's been there. He's done great things there. He's a leader there. Ain't no reason to change. You change when he decide to move, get out. He mentors somebody. You don't even have a reason. And then I heard somebody saying this. Well, you know, he had a bankruptcy in the past. True. But guess what? For the last year, he's been the chair of the most powerful committee of any city. That's the finance chair. So let me say this to all the people in the back who don't know anything. If he was so bad with finances, how in the hell is he the chair of the finance committee of the city? Y'all don't even make sense. Y'all grasping for straws. Bottom line, listen, I'm going to tell y'all this. Don't be manipulated by them black whales, right? That's like Miss Trump. Mrs. Trump, to me, you're going to jail or hell or jail. I don't care what comes first. Listen, she mayor, her hubby right now is the school board president, and he better pray he get reelected, because if not, he ain't going to be there. And then she's trying to usher in her son. Again, son, nice guy, but he can't hold a candlestick to Councilman Stafford Chenette. Maple Heights, do the right thing. And by the way, y'all need to stop telling them lies out there, and then stop having these seniors, try to contact me and call me, because listen, I'm a real nice person. I'm very kind, but I ain't going to keep being kind, you understand, to people asking me dumbass questions. The bottom line is she put her son in a race. I don't care what she say. She trying to take over the city of Maple Heights, and y'all don't want that, because y'all will lose y'all voice and y'all choice and the ability to move the city forward. Don't do it. Stafford Chenette, District 1, Brown on Cleveland. I said it. So did. Now, let's go to District 3. Well, that's Tim Tatum. He don't even have an opponent. And listen, you guys, he's taking y'all for granted, sure enough, and I said it. This man didn't even put out one damn campaign sign. Don't nobody care because you didn't have an opponent. You didn't have an opponent. Not that you're a good council person. You just didn't have an opponent because people just didn't want to run. And that's just crazy, but that's just what it is. All right, so don't take people for granted, because next time, sir, you probably won't be there. Oh, and by the way, I heard about that rumor that you and Blackwell put out on me. So let me correct y'all. Listen, this is the rumor I heard about Kimberly Brown. Are y'all ready for this? I tell y'all, I don't care. I don't care what people say about me, done it. Don't care, because God has been good to me all day long and don't need you to handle what I got going on. So listen, y'all, this is the rumor. He's out there telling people that I came over to his house one day, which is true. I came over to his house, and that I went in their refrigerator and took out 2 pork chops because I was hungry. That is the biggest damn lie ever. So he's just like her. Don't nobody tell the truth over there. Listen, here's the story. I went over there. You know, his former mate. You know, she's a chef. Ooh, that girl can cook, right? So she was cooking. Damn right. I'm hungry. Don't y'all see I'm chubby? Look at these jaws. I'm gonna eat. Don't care. Listen, she said, Kim, yeah. She's like, take these pork chops home. Man, she had these thick, juicy pork chops. Sure enough, she didn't give me one. She gave me 2. And I think she gave me some mashed potatoes. And she gave me some cheese. I think there was some butter rolls and some beans. Damn right. That was so good, so good, so good. And if she have another dinner, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to get that one too. So, you know, don't try to make like, you know, I can't afford something. No, she cooked it. She offered it. Damn it. And I didn't take 1. I took 2. Brown, that damn brown on Cleveland. Don't worry about talking about me. Don't worry about where I eat, because listen, that girl can cook. But it's just the fact of what you tried to put out. And that damn Blackwell gonna signify that stuff. Well, y'all some haters and some lies together. That's why y'all part of the same losing campaign team. Don't care. All right, let's go to District 5. Now, remember, I told y'all I was going to start this race, but no, they tell me Shirley's married. What's her name? Shirley married. She went out there minding my business. So if you mind my business, damn it, I'm going to mind y'all business. Did y'all notice that one of my sponsors, they're gone? Well, let me tell y'all this. Man, this lady, now she didn't got a whole lot from Brown on Cleveland. I ain't going to dog her, but she going to say she lived in Maple Heights for all these years, right? And she ain't never been in no mess. Ain't got nothing to do with me, right? All of a sudden, she don't want to be a sponsor. And I know it's because of that damn Merritt and Blackwell, because they went to some person who they got on talking about, you look like you supporting her candidates. Listen, y'all, let's get something straight. I got a job to do. I got hired, right, to do some political consulting. I ain't turning down no positive money for nobody. You can't call Kimberly Brown and tell Kimberly Brown who can advertise with her or who she can talk to. Damn it, I'm a senior citizen. I'm almost 100 years old. And shame on people if you allow other people to call you and get in your ear to make you lose revenue. That's just crazy. So I'm going to tell you all like this. In District 5, you got Frank Rives and you got Shirley Merritt. Listen, I don't care from either one of those jokers, but I'm going to tell you this. Don't let Merritt just run on up in there. Listen, Frank, give her a damn run for her money. See what I say? When you mind my business, I'm damn sure go mind yours. And I hope Frank Rives take her ass out. Brown on Cleveland, I said it. Sure did. Now, let's go to District 7. Now, y'all already know the toughest council person they got in the city of Maple Heights is that damn Edwina A.G. Now, Edwina A.G., now I'm going to tell y'all this. She got a smart ass mouth. She sure do. And sometimes she dropped that F-bomb. Remember that when they tried to drag me on Facebook and they was talking about, yeah, she told you F you. She sure did. Ooh, that girl sure did. Well, here's the part they didn't know. They didn't know that we have been friends for over like 20 years. And friends fallout is about being grown up and coming back together and understanding your differences. But forget about that. Listen, y'all know damn well Edwina AG is the only qualified person in that race. And I do mean that AG is going to mop her opponent on election day. And I can't wait to see those results, because Kim Brown going to be crazy on Wednesday. AG, you keep doing what you're doing. Oh, and by the way, let me tell y'all something. Here's what I understand. I understand about that messy ass city. One thing I can say about AG, Shanette, and Dana Anderson, they spent money on this campaign, as they should, no? And they had banners and their yard signs. I don't understand how people purposely tore down their banners. They were throwing their yard signs, breaking the U-turn heavy 7-foot poles. They was doing that. They did some crazy stuff in Maple Heights. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But their stuff, the opponents, their signs never got touched. Stuff never got tore down. And this is how dumb they are. If your stuff is standing and their stuff is constantly being torn down on a weekly basis, who do y'all think is doing it? And then y'all want to go to a council meeting and have senior citizens call me talking about, y'all see what's happening at the council meetings? Look what's happening on your damn streets. Because it's Kim Brown who go to y'all city every single Sunday morning and clean up the corners of your street. And here's what's amazing to me. All y'all talking about y'all care about your city, but it's Kimberly Brown who's out there cleaning up your city, literally. Not getting paid, there's no shade. I'm just saying what it is, it's a fact. Because I would love to see y'all dumbass out there at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. But I know y'all not going to do that. But y'all do all this talking. Y'all talk about who y'all don't want as council. Y'all on Facebook making all these comments. And y'all don't even know what council's job is. I invited Big Mouth Tony Jones. She's a council person of District 2 to come inside the Little Hut podcast because she keeps making these comments talking about people need to be recalled, certain council members. Her ass need to be recalled. Tim Tatum should be recalled. And guess what? The mayor, she can be recalled too. Because, see, one thing about Cleveland Heights and Richmond Heights, they don't care nothing about you being the first Black woman mayor. When they want to get rid of your ass, they get rid of you too. They don't like that drama, and they damn sure don't like that shiggity boo. So y'all be careful about talking about, who y'all want to get recalled. And I kind of feel like this. If you're bold enough to put it on Facebook, you should have been bold enough to come inside the Little Hut podcast and have the conversation about those posts you put on social media. And Tony Jones, the council person of District 2, is absolutely wrong. Brown on Cleveland, I said it. Chicken. Now, let's see. Who else? Oh, yeah, let's talk about the school board race, because a lot of y'all don't understand this, right? So you got the school board race over in the city of Maple Heights. You got Rosalind Moore running. She always had the highest numbers. You guys need her because she knows everything about the school board, and nobody on the school board can touch what this woman has, her education, right? She knows the school board left and right. She knows all the policies and all the procedures on how the school board is supposed to operate. Even the president, who's Blackwell, has to come to her for advisement. So you have that. You also have a newcomer called Carla Hunter. Carla Hunter has the dedication and the education to be that person on the school board to make things happen. So therefore, the children over there can get a quality education, and also to help support their superintendent to move the school forward. And on to Carla and Rosalind, they are the endorsed Democrats. And I'm gonna stress this again. Y'all do not want to turn y'all city into the Blackwell soap opera drama fiasco. You don't want to do that. Don't allow any family to take your voice. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. This is what bothers me about these damn Democrats. If President Trump was doing this, y'all would be all over Trump. Y'all would be all over social media having a damn fit like he didn't take y'all SNAP benefits, right? Y'all would do that. But because she's a Dem, because she's a Black woman, that doesn't make her right. That doesn't make her right. That does not make her right. It's the behavior. It's the characteristics, right? That's what this thing's about. It's about the education. If she was more concerned about, the city charter and about the cleanness of that city and about the violence, your city would grow. It would be in a better position. But she doesn't know. And the other thing that pisses me off so much about these whack-ass seniors that call me and they want to defend her nonsense is this. And the Brown Report newspaper, people still call me today asking me for a copy of it. And we put out, I think, 7,500 papers. I got about 10 papers in my home. I got to hold on to those. But people want to talk about, about her son running and that she didn't put him in the race. She damn sure did, just like she has his text on my phone, how she didn't want Ron and that Ron can never get her support. He's so damn dumb, sidebar. He's supporting her when she damn sure wasn't going to support him. But you never talked about the lie she told about the incident that happened over there at Stafford Park. But you guys want to go around that, but you don't want to deal with real issues. Y'all can, Listen, I don't know how y'all get my phone number. Don't call me, because if you ain't going to address real issues, don't address any issues with Brown on Cleveland. Maple Heights, listen, I can't keep, telling you, what you guys should do or not do. My job is to simply to educate you. Brown, 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 that damn Brown on Cleveland. Listen, everybody knows she make bad decisions. Showed up, she had made some good decisions. And then two, let me clear this up, because I got to get myself out of here. I certainly do. I also hear people talking about old news, how she got the city out of, fiscal emergency. Let me clarify something for you. She did not, by herself, get the city out of the fiscal situation. You had a lady over in Garfield Heights. Her name is Barb Beto or Bebo. I've been told that Barb came over to help her, even when council didn't want her. There were still conversations going on, and Barb helped lend her support. You never hear about Barb, right? Also, to talk about 𝗓𝗓𝗘𝗢. When the guy came down here from the state to give the city the certificate for a job well done, Kenny Yuko was there. Pam Yuko was there, his wife. But that certificate didn't say Blackwell, it said 𝗓𝗓𝗘𝗢𝗢. So let me make this clear. Had it not been for an experienced finance director who is an expert in her job, who is now with the city of Solon, being happy because it appears as though, and it's just me, I could be wrong, she wasn't treated too well by that administration. So she packed her dollars and cents up and her notepad and her accounting expertise, and she went on to another city. So it wasn't just her. And one thing I hate is this. I hate when people take credit for something and you don't credit the entire team. You were not the lead. The lead was 𝗓𝗓𝗘𝗢𝗢. The lead before that was Barb Beto. It wasn't you. It just happened to be up under you because you are the mayor. I just wanted to clear that up. Brown, 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 that damn Brown on Cleveland. Now, I've been with you guys all day. I got some stuff to do tomorrow. And plus, I'm old. I'm a senior. I'm tired. I got to get myself out of here. But listen, voters, do what you got to do. Do not make any bad decisions. Please don't. Oh, one thing, the judicial race, city of Cleveland, I'm only going to talk about you in song Levy, without a doubt. Then you got Cheryl Wilshire for Cleveland House and Judge. Y'all do what y'all want to do. Just don't make the bad mistakes. And if you don't go out there and vote and make your voice be heard, don't complain to Brown, 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 that damn Brown on Cleveland. Woo! Oh, man. Listen, you guys, I may come back. I may come back on Sunday, but I'm definitely coming back on Wednesday, because we're going to talk about
Shake your
the
palms.
results. And we do
Shake, shake.